did that already.
I did. You're right.
Yeah. You got a lot on your mind, Gillian.
Yeah, I have a million things on my mind. Jake's surgery. And then trying to absorb what Grandmama said about Dimitri being alive. Wishing I could be in two places at once, here and there.
I know. I can't believe it. Dimitri's alive. Hey. Gillian.
I'm sorry, I was crying.
Look, you're on overload, okay? Why don't you get some rest? You didn't sleep on the plane at all.
Neither did you.
No, I didn't, actually. My body clock is all out of whack. I think yours is too. First Chechnya, and Germany. I don't even know what day it is, never mind what time it is.
It's time for someone to tell us something. I'm so glad Joe flew over. You know, Jake's going to be really happy to see him when he wakes up. He should be out of surgery by now, shouldn't he?
Jake is going to be okay. Everything is going to be okay. Gillian, the children that he wanted to relocate are safe. Joe is in there overseeing his surgery to make sure that he gets the best care possible.
Mine, Jake, might survive a bullet. But will he survive it when I tell him about us? That I want a divorce?
Don't worry about that right now, okay? We will tell Jake when the time is right. Gillian, Joe said that Jake has got skilled surgeons working on him right now. He's just going to need a little bit of time.
Thank God we got him out of Chechnya.
Yeah. And when he gets back to America and he gets a little bit stronger, then we'll tell him about us. All right? And then it'll be over and there'll be no more waiting.
And is it right to tell him all that while he's still recovering?
I think that he would like to know how you really feel, Gillian. Remember, the reason he left in the first place was because everybody was keeping the truth from him about Colby.
Especially me.
So we tell him this time, okay? He always suspected that you and I still love each other. There's no denying it. You and I were meant to be together.
I've been praying for so long for this day, that we can stop hiding our love. But
what?
I'm just afraid. So much has happened to us, Ryan, and every time we get close to each other, or we try to love each other, something happens.
Don't start that again. Don't. You said that fate told you to marry Jake. Do you remember that? Nothing is going to come between us, cosmic or otherwise. I will never let you go again.
How's Jake, Joe? Is he gonna be all right?
The operation's over. Jake's in recovery. The bullet was intact, and they were able to remove it.
Thank God.
As far as the prognosis goes, we'll have to wait and see.
How long?
As long as it takes.
Right. Of course.
Ryan, I really don't know what your role in all of this is, or why you're here. But I understand you helped Adrian get my son and those children out of danger, and for that I'm very, very grateful.
You really don't have to thank me, sir. Jake saved my life, too.
Yes, I heard that.
Well, Adrian's on his way over. We heard from him while you were in surgery. I guess the kids are all going to be okay.
That's good to know. Ryan, would you mind if I had a moment with Gillian alone, please?
No, of course not. I'll run up some coffee.
Joe, is there something you're not telling me?
Sit down, Gillian. The operation was tougher than was expected. The bullet was lodged against Jake's spine. And there was some damage. What the long-term implications of that are, we don't know yet.
Oh, God.
I love my son, and I know you love him, too.
He's a good man.
Yeah. Gillian, he's going to need your help. Can I count on you?
I'll do whatever I can.
Thank you. Thank you. Why don't we give them some time alone together? Okay?
You look kind of tired.
Oh, it doesn't matter. The only thing that matters right now is Jake. He's in so much pain, I could see it in his face last night.
Listen, don't do this to yourself. Don't make this harder than it has to be, okay?
I have no idea what I'm going to say to him.
You're not going to say anything to him. It's not the right time right now, Princess.
No. Ryan, I've been thinking about it all last night. And I have to tell Jake the truth. He deserves to know.
You're going to tell him the truth? Tell him about us now?
Yeah. As soon as he's strong enough, I'm going to tell him. Because he would want to know.
So, what did you tell him? How did it go in there? How did Jake deal with it?
I never saw any of this turn out the way it has.
Neither of us had. Neither of us did.
Jake apologized to me for the way he left Pine Valley.
Okay. So you couldn't tell him about us, could you?
No, Ryan. I couldn't. Look at the situation we're in.
I see the situation, Gillian. my life, your life, my company to get Jake out of Chechnya, to try and do the right thing.
I know that, Ryan, and that's exactly what I'm trying to do now. I'm trying to do the right thing.
I know. You said you needed to see him in person. See him in person, to tell him in person that you needed a divorce.
And I will. But he's in a lot of pain right now. How can I just add to that?
Gillian, are you falling in love with him?
And I care about Jake. But that can never compare to what I feel for you. Don't you know that?
I thought I did.
Please tell me you know how much I love you. I wish I could be in your arms right now.
How long do we have to wait, Gillian?
I don't want anything to interfere with Jake's recovery.
Neither do I. I don't. Of course I don't. But that could take a long time.
None of this has worked out the way I planned it to. I wanted to get home quickly with Jake and then tell him the truth as soon as possible.
Instead, he takes a bullet and saves our lives. I keep wishing that was me.
Ryan, you saved all our lives. If it weren't for you, if you didn't kill that sniper, we would all be dead.
Okay, this isn't about who's more noble, Gillian. I love you. I want to be with you.
And I love you with all my heart. But you have to be patient.
I have been patient. I've been very patient. He left you, Gillian. What do you feel that you owe him?
A chance to heal.
Am I interrupting? You two seem to be involved in a pretty serious conversation. Am I interrupting?
No, we were just talking about travel plans, getting back to Pine Valley.
Do you know when Jake will be discharged?
He's anxious to get back home as soon as possible, but he has to be stable enough to fly. Gillian, Jake has been asking to see you.
I'll go talk to him.
Well, I'm going to go get a cup of coffee or something.
Ryan, could we have a moment? Coming all this way to help Gillian save her husband was a very selfless thing to do.
Jake's the one who took the bullet. I think I owe him.
Well, I think you're probably even in that score. I don't know. Anyway, as I came in, I heard you discussing flights back home. I'm sure you're anxious to leave. You have a business to run, that kind of thing. But we can't move Jake until he's more stable and he's stronger. Gillian, of course, will stay by her husband until then. Oh, well, I think that's Jake's test result. Look, Ryan, I know you understand that a man and a woman need time to heal after being through an ordeal like this. I mean heal not just physically, but emotionally as well, without outside interference. If you take my meaning.
Yes, sir. I do.
Good. Then we have an understanding.
Same.
Your father-in-law just gave me my walking papers.
Joe told you to go home?
Well, he made it pretty clear that I'm not wanted here.
What were his exact words?
That a husband and wife need time alone to heal.
Ryan, he's Jake's father. Of course he's going to say that.
Gillian, as hard as it is for me to leave, Joe's right. It's time for me to go.
No, Ryan.
Yes. I have no choice.
Are you giving me an ultimatum, Ryan?
I wouldn't do that. I'm just saying that me leaving is the only choice that we have left.
Jake's on a lot of pain medication. He can barely sit up.
I know that.
Ryan, I want to tell Jake the truth, and I will, but he's in a lot of pain. I can't just add to that.
Remember that secrets are what sent him to Chechnya in the first place, Gillian.
Me lying about Colby is what sent him to Chechnya.
You kept the truth from him because you wanted to spare him a broken heart. But you couldn't do it then, and you can't do it now.
I have to make sure Jake's okay before I tell him. Joe and Jake have had a chance to talk, so I'm gonna go see.
That was fast. How is he? Gillian.
Something isn't right, Ryan. As soon as I walked into the room, they both stopped talking.
What? Did you ask them about it?
Yeah, I did. And then first they were joking about it, and then they gave me some medical gibberish, trying to make me realize that Jake's gonna be fine and he's gonna recover.
But you think they're keeping something from you. Why wouldn't they tell you if there was some sort of complication?
Because maybe they're not sure. Maybe they don't want to worry me. But I have to know what's going on.
Would that change anything?
What are you saying?
Well, when I asked you earlier if you still had feelings for Jake, and you said that you weren't in love with him, not the way you are with me.
Ryan, I'll never love anybody the way I love you.
But you're saying that his condition might be more serious than they're letting on.
Yeah, I think so.
God, I just want him to recover and be healthy. I mean, the guy saved our lives.
Ryan, my feelings for Jake haven't changed. But he's in a lot of pain, and I can't add to that right now.
Neither can I, Gillian. But where does that leave us? We still love each other, and we're still waiting to tell him the truth.
Ryan, Jake would like a word with you. That's okay? Jake wants to talk to him alone. You don't mind, no?
No, if that's what he wants. It's fine.
I'm going to make a call to Ruth.
You're looking better than the last time I saw you.
I'm feeling a lot better.
I owe you my life.
No, you don't, Ryan.
You took a bullet for us.
Well, I'm glad I saved you, but in all honesty, my main concern was getting in between that bullet and my wife. And I'm sure you would have done the same thing if the situation was reversed.
I guess you really don't know what you do until you're right in the moment. So your father said you want to talk to me.
I want to thank you for rescuing me, making it possible to get those kids to safety, and bringing my wife to me.
First of all, Adrian had a lot to do with this, and as far as Gillian's concerned, really, we didn't have a whole lot of choice.
I've already spoken to Adrian.
Yeah, he pretty much masterminded the whole operation.
But you funded this expedition, right? Must have cost you a bundle.
It was something I felt I had to do. End of story.
Is it? You know, Ryan, before I left, you told me that Gillian really loved me, and I was a fool not to see it, and that you hoped that we'd make it. I hope I can still take you at your word.
Your marriage is between you and Gillian.
Yes, it is.
Well, I better let you get some rest. I hope you feel better.
Thanks.
Where's Joe?
He went to call Ruth. What happened? What did he say?
He told me to back off.
He said that?
Not in so many words, but he made it pretty clear. And you know what? Jake and Joe are right. I've done what I came here to do. So I'm leaving.
You're leaving me, Ryan?
I'm not leaving you, Gillian. I'm leaving this. It's not good for anybody for me to stick around and wait for you to tell Jake that your marriage is over.
I need you, Ryan.
I need you too. But if I can't help you, it's crazy for me to stay. I don't want you worrying about me. You have enough people looking over your shoulder.
Not you.
I wish I could believe that.
Ryan, listen, believe it. It's true. Because I can face bullets now and snipers. And I can end my marriage to Jake because of you.
I don't want you to have any more painful moments, not even one.
They're part of life.
The part of life that I want to leave, I want us to leave behind.
Well, soon.
Gillian, Jake is probably saying that to himself right now. Do you understand? We can't give him false hope.
I won't. I promise you I won't.
So you're gonna be okay? If I leave now, I'm only gonna be a phone call away.
Yeah, I'll be fine. It'd be selfish of me to keep you here. You have a company.
Company to run. Gillian, you're all that matters to me. You're first, last, you're everything. And I know you're gonna decide if it's right to tell Jake the truth.
Not if, Ryan. When?
I hope so. Because I want you with all of my heart, Gillian. And I need all of you.
I want to be with you, Ryan. You have to believe me.
I do, but we have worked so hard for you to tell Jake face to face about us. If I stick around here, I'm just going to end up blowing the whole deal. I'll end up telling Jake and Joe myself, or I'll go crazy waiting to find out how this whole thing turns out.
I love you. Ryan, you're my whole world.
I love you too, Princess.